Have you ever dreamt of becoming a K-pop idol, but feared to take the first step and audition? Jason Yu, a former trainee at BigHit Music Hype, formerly BigHit Entertainment, was interviewed for YouTube channel Dave Dissy Vlogs, and revealed what the audition process is really like. In 2018, BigHit held auditions in the United States. So, when the company had open auditions in Atlanta, Georgia, Jason's friends encouraged him to go. "Hey, you should try auditioning, because it'd be fun, and since you're like a tall Asian boy," Jason knew. Jason agreed to go since it was on the weekend. When he arrived, there was a crowd there already. There's like a huge line of people, like there's like 200 people there. They'll send each of us in groups of 5 into the audition room where we auditioned in front of 2 judges. Jason explained that there were 4 categories one could audition in. Having no prior experience in music, he auditioned as a visual. There's like 4 things to audition for: rap, sing, dance, and visual, like model. And, since I didn't have experience with the other 3, I auditioned as a visual. Jason knew since people auditioned in groups, he got to witness firsthand others' auditions. So, it was intimidating to see so many other talented and skilled individuals go before you. The thing is, like my group of 5, there's like certain really like talented people in the group like auditioning, and I watch them all like they're singing, dancing, and stuff. I'm like, wow, they look idols. Jason knew when it came to his turn to audition, he basically had to walk like a model. Again, it was hard not to compare to others, making him anxious. I just walked down and up in a line, and they kept having me do it over and over again. Most people had like a confident walk when they walked down the line. I sort of like tiptoed down the line. Jason knew another main difference between auditioning as a visual versus the other categories is that you may be asked more questions. They asked me a bunch of more detailed questions that they didn't ask anyone else, like what my name was, what my height, my weight, my ethnicity, and stuff like that. Jason knew despite all the nerves Jason experienced in this first-time experience, he said that the main judges were actually nice. So, at least he didn't have to worry so much about being judged so harshly. They were really nice. The main judge only spoke Korean, so the other judge had to translate for her. Jason knew. After Jason finished his audition, he was told they would keep in touch. Yet, Jason didn't really expect much. He believed that they wouldn't want him after the judges reviewed his audition tape. However, that was not the case at all. A whole day hadn't even passed before Jason heard from BigHit again. A couple hours later, they sent me a text saying, "Hey, we're gonna ask you more questions, like do another interview, a different location." Jason knew. Jason then had a second interview. This time, it was at a dance studio. They had me re-walk, and they did a bunch of makeup on me and fixed my hair. They asked if I could sing. Jason knew. At the second audition, Jason had his hair and makeup done. He was also asked both to walk and sing despite not rehearsing ahead of time. They're like, "Hey, can you sing for us?" And I was really not mentally prepared for this, but I still sang, and they also didn't let me have any like background music. So, I sang a cappella. That was really awkward for me. Jason knew. The final part of the interview included even more questions than before, as BigHit tried to find out if Jason was serious about the possibility of moving to Korea to be a trainee. So, ultimately, he was offered the opportunity. They asked me a bunch of questions if I really wanted to go to Korea. At the end of the interview, they're like, "Okay, you look like someone that we want. Why don't you come to Korea next summer, from when I interviewed, and train with us for 2 months? And we'll see if we want to contract you." Jason U. Still, Jason didn't leave for Korea for another 7 months. During that waiting period, he kept in contact with a BigHit staff member who helped set everything up for Jason. I waited a whole 7 months to actually leave for Korea. They gave me a guy from their training management group, and I had contact with him. And he basically set everything up like the plane ticket, and informing my parents of everything. Jason U. Jason has previously talked about the audition process on his TikTok channel.